If you raise any kind of outdoor livestock, if you have poultry or if you have calves, if you have goats and other animals that require your protection, during your search for predator protection, you may have come across something called solar night eyes, night guard, predator guard, and the most recent addition is something called Yard Sentinel. What are these things? Well, they're flashing light technology. The very first one to come out was called Night Guard. The company had a great idea. Back in 2006, when I was producing a movie called Regarding Chickens, we put these on every side of a portable chicken coop. What's the purpose of it? Well, they have a little red flashing light. And there's no cords on them. They have a rechargeable battery inside. They have a solar panel on top. The way that works is the solar panel charges the battery inside during the daylight hours, and then as the sun sets and it gets darker, the panel darkens and a little flashing light emits. Now, that little flashing light, the whole purpose of it is to alert an animal that might come into your barnyard or in your backyard if you just have a small micro farm or something like that. When an animal like a fox or a raccoon or some other night hunter comes into the area, and when they can see a flashing red light, they're not sure what that is. So the concept is that it sees a flashing light, thinks possibly it's another animal. It's been my experience that you see their tracks follow downwind and they make a little arc because they're kind of trying to figure out what that flashing light is. If they can't figure it out, the idea is that then they'll just avoid the area altogether and then your livestock is safe. Some people use them even for their gardens, and there's all kinds of claims about how well they work. Today I'm not talking about how well that flashing light concept works in deterring coyotes and fox and owls and other night hunters, but I want to show you the 4 different companies that are making them and putting them out and what the feature differences are. They don't perform the same, and they don't have the same practical application as one another. So I will start off with this Night Guard unit. Night Guard came out many years ago. The company that produces it obviously has pheasants and they are vested in preserving their livestock. They make broad-based claims about them. And this unit is weatherproof. It has no screws on the back, so it can't be serviced by the owner. And they warranty these for a year or more, but I've had these out in the field for 5-6 years in some cases, and they still come on and faintly blink. So the way these are made is really well done, and the batteries, I'm surprised to say, have lasted all these years. So when you cover them up, they blink, it's got a single blinker on it, and they last for years, and they're weatherproof. A few years after that, another company came out with solar night eyes. It's the same concept. It has a solar panel on top. This one has 2 blinking LEDs on the front. And the concept is the same, that if a predator sees a flashing red light at night, roughly eye level to whatever the target predator is, they'll want to avoid the area because they can't figure out what that is. So, that's the concept. Like I said, I'm not here to prove or disprove whether flashing light technology works or will work in your application, but I'm here to show the comparison between the two. So, when Night Guard came out, single flashing light, solar panel. The solar panel for the night eyes is a little larger, and I'll show you the close-up here. Larger panel, solar night eyes, a smaller panel on Night Guard. 2 flashing lights on solar night eyes, 1 flashing light on Night Guard. So does one work better than the other? I don't think you can really tell the difference. The one thing is that the larger panel, 2 blinking lights, this one does charge up more in a low light situation than the original Night Guard does, but they both will flash all night long until sunrise on a single charge from a day of exposure to even overcast light. That's been my experience. Another system came out called Predator Guard, and I'll show you that. They've made some changes. So from Night Eyes to Night Guard, both of these units have magnets built into them so that they can be stuck on a metal drinker, for example, a metal door. They can be stuck on iron T-posts, and you can move them around to different locations, and I think that's probably important if you're trying to fool a fox or a coyote or a raccoon or something else that hunts at night. You don't want it to be in a predictable, repeated location. Now, something interesting about the Predator Guard unit is they angled the solar panel. And the thinking on that is that if snow piles up on one of these units, that of course it would block the ability for the sun to charge up the battery. And so by sloping it, they think the snow stays off of it. Same as the Night Guard. Night Guard has a single light. Nite Eyes has 2 lights. This has 2 lights as well. Now, why didn't it come on when I covered it up with my hand? They have an on-off switch. So when you have an on-off switch, you can actually put this thing in storage. So once it's charged, you can stick it somewhere in complete darkness and it won't just run the battery down. Of all 4 units that are available on the market today, this is the only one that you can turn off. Once you've taken it out of the box, exposed it to daylight, and then had it charge up, it will run down if it's left stored in a dark area. So this on-off switch, in my opinion, is a really good feature. Turn it off, now it won't blink at all. You can store it, you can keep it in the glove compartment of your car or something else. Now, just as I was about to put this video out, I was going to compare only 3 of these units. Another unit showed up, and I found this on Amazon. It's called Yard Sentinel Predator Eye. Now, this was interesting to me because it really looks no different than the Night Guard units. Here's Night Guard, and here's Yard Sentinel Predator Eye side by side. The physical characteristics of the housing appear identical. And then they both have the same screw hole in top, so you can mount this anywhere where you can screw something into the wood on the side of a building, fence post, something like that. The solar panels, they appear to be the same size. There's a difference when you turn them around. One of these has screws in the back, and that's the Yard Sentinel. The screws in the back allow you to take it apart in case you need to replace that battery. So 2 of these units allow you to take them apart and replace batteries. One is Predator Guard, screws on the back, you can remove it, replace the batteries. You can remove the back and replace the batteries on Yard Sentinel Predator Guard. So let me show you what they look like on the inside. Predator Guard has, of course, built into the back plate, a magnet that's just, it looks like they just put some silicone on there, and then there's a magnet there so that this can stick to fence post or a steel door, anything that you want to use to place it without putting in a screw. This is the interior of it. It has a AAA battery that's obviously rechargeable. Here's the little white switch that you can turn it on and off with, and that switch, when it's assembled, is covered by this little rubber boot that protects it somewhat from the weather. So the other one that's magnetic, of course, is Solar Nite Eyes, but you cannot take it apart, you cannot replace the battery. I did take this little metal plate off of it, and there's really nothing underneath. It's just a little hollowed out section in the plastic form. So there's nothing for the owner to service on these units. The other one that had a replaceable battery is the Yard Sentinel Predator Eye. Let me see if this even works. Notice the rate that that's flashing right now. The Yard Sentinel has a rechargeable battery. I did have to take this battery out and recharge it so that I could get the unit to work. When you take it out of the box, if it doesn't get a full day of direct sunlight, the instructions say that it will not work or may not work, and if the battery runs down completely overnight, it may stop working altogether. So you can't even charge it back up once these batteries go out of service, and if they're deep cycled or drained completely. And that was the case when I tested all of these units. So now we'll talk about the performance of these units. I took 6 of each unit to make sure that there wasn't some kind of flaw when it came to one unit being just an anomaly based on everything else that they produced, so that they couldn't just say, well, you must have got a bad unit. So I got 6 of each. I took every one of these with the solar panels up, and I put them in an east-facing window in my house. several of the same unit exposed right out of the box to the same amount of sunlight. So what I wanted to find out was, and it's wintertime, we did not get a full summer day of super direct sunlight, so they wouldn't charge up as they normally would. But every one of these units performed just fine with 1 day of exposure, and they blinked all the way through the night and were still blinking just prior to sunrise the following day. On the second day of use, and this winter we had lots of dim days, so they weren't getting a full charge that they would in the summertime. But all of the units again worked throughout the week, all day, all night. By the second day, though, the Yard Sentinel units stopped working altogether. Every single one of these did not take a charge and did not continue to flash as designed. And this one's even dead right now. So other than the one that I took the battery out and recharged the battery and replaced it, none of these units work at all anymore. So, and the blinking frequency is a little different. I noticed that the blinking frequency on every other unit, Night Guard, Nite Eyes, they all blink at roughly the same rate. So as to whether or not they work well for predator protection, that's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is to demonstrate that of the 4, which unit might be best for you. And I'll tell you, my favorite one right now is the Predator Guard. Predator Guard with its magnet, replaceable battery, an on-off switch, and large charging panel and 2 blinking lights, and the option to attach it with a screw or attach it by magnet makes this my favorite of all the blinking light units that are on the market right now. The cheapest one by far is the Yard Sentinel. The Yard Sentinel is half the price of the others, which run about $20 per unit. These, you get a pair of them for $24. But since they failed completely, I really can't get behind the Yard Sentinel as a unit to put up in your barnyard. The quality is just not there. Plus, you kind of have primacy here with Night Guard. Night Guard came out many years before this one did. And Night Guard looks on the outside exactly the same as Yard Sentinel. The difference is Night Guard is a top performer for many years and is weatherproof. Yard Sentinel gave up the ghost for me after 48 hours. So that's a no-go, this one. So that's it. You can take 2 of them are magnetic. Predator Guard, Nite Eyes, both magnetic units, which means you stick them on your car, on the door of your house. You use it for a blinking light to make people think maybe you have some kind of security system going. They go on T-posts, drinkers. Now I have noticed that these lights do work to keep critters from eating up my bird seed at my bird feeders. So we had raccoons coming and raiding bird seed feeders at night, and we were losing a lot of feed. And one year, black oil sunflower seed, which is what I use, was really, really expensive. And when we took these units, stuck them on the T-post that supports the feeders, facing 180 degrees out from each other, and then one facing the field, whatever the predator was that was eating that seed stopped. So they definitely worked for us for keeping raccoons out of our feeders. If you have an animal that comes to your feeders already, or has a habit of coming and predating on some livestock that you have, or raiding your garden already, I think the opportunity for these to do their job is pretty much defeated. You want to get these out there before your garden starts growing. You want to get these out there before your feeder gets on the dining menu of one of your local nocturnal feeders. So then if you can just deter them the first time, I think you're way ahead. I've had these units, the Night Guard units, on my honeybee apiary for years. And I have seen black bear tracks to the east of my apiary. Did the big loop back and forth. If I can smell the nectar inside a colony of honeybees, then I know that a bear is certainly smelling it. The advantage I think I had was that these flashing lights had been in place before I ever got raided by bears. Within 5 miles of my house, other apiaries had been raided by the black bear. So I have to think that these flashing lights have been the successful deterrent for black bears from my honeybee apiary. So that's pretty much it. I'll close up with some pictures of some wildlife and some video, and I hope this helps you make a choice. So what I'm saying in summary is the flashing light technology, which unit you pick, really doesn't matter. They're going to perform the same, with the exception of the Yard Sentinel units, which completely stopped working for me. So if you think the flashing light technology is working for you, and you're selecting between the 4 units and manufacturers that are available online, my top pick, as I said, is going to be Predator Guard, and the number 2 pick on there is going to be the solar Nite eyes, and that's because of the magnets and the versatility of using them. And also, again, I like Predator Guard because it has an on-off switch, a replaceable battery, even though it seems to perform really well even in low light, and this is the most versatile one to use. So thanks for watching my video.